going to take you on a short tour of Pinel Island. Pinel Island is a hidden gem in the Caribbean off the French side, off the coast of the French side of St. Martin. It is an absolute must-see. It's a very small and uninhabited island. In fact, we joke and call it Gilligan's Island because it is so small. It is uninhabited other than during the daytime where there's tourists and open restaurants. But at the end of the day, everyone, including the restaurant staff, goes home and is off the island. Its off-season is April to November, and we were there in October. So the beaches were quite uncrowded and really you just had a wide range of places where you could go on the beach. Again, no crowds. It does get crowded during the weekends, but if you're there during the week and especially on off season, it's so chill. You have the place to yourself and it's very comfortable and quiet. Pinel is really known for its snorkeling and beautifully clear water, and it's just an exquisite place to visit. So it's accessible from the French side of St. Martin via a 10-minute ferry ride. And when you get there, you have your option of 3 beaches. So as you can see, the ferries are just motorboats. They hold about 20 people at a time, and they run about every half hour from the main island to the Pinel, starting at about 9:30 in the morning, and the last ferry to leave Pinel runs about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and that ferry schedule is well posted for you. And once you get there, you can get to either Yellow or Brown Beach. There's also a beach on the other side of the island, which is a deserted island. It has no amenities, and that is a clothing optional beach. So we didn't visit that one. So as you can see, the ferries launch right at Yellow Beach, and once you get to Yellow Beach, there's a restaurant. You can rent beach chairs and umbrellas for about $24 for 2 beach chairs and an umbrella. And there's a restaurant right there in Yellow Beach, and it's a very casual fare restaurant serving mostly barbecue type of dishes. If you walk just around the corner from Yellow Beach, there's Brown Beach. And surprisingly, although you can see one beach from the other, Brown Beach tends to be less inhabited by tourists. So we found it to be incredibly quiet and serene, and we had oodles of space to ourselves. We had the water almost to ourselves, shared it with only a few other tourists. And it was really nice to have that option and stay away from, the boisterous crowds and just kind of chill all day long. The restaurant here is called Le Carabuni, and it's known for its French fare. So that's where we had lunch, and it was an amazing experience. One thing that you'll see is there are really no amenities on this island other than the 2 restaurants. There is a gift shop here in Le Carabuni area, and up here you'll see that at structure up there is your bathroom amenities. So you have to truck up the hill to go to use the outhouse or change. On the other side of this mountain, if you just hike over to the other side of this mountain, there is a very deserted beach. Like I said, there's no amenities, no bathroom amenities, no food. And again, that's the clothing optional beach. So if you go there with your children, your friends, and you want to stay on these beaches, this clothing optional beach is somewhat far away. You can't see it from these beaches, so no worries about that kind of privacy. And they can't see, and if you'd rather go to the clothing optional beach, no one can see you from those other 2 beaches. So it's very private. So we sat on the beach all day in our under our umbrellas, and we enjoyed having the most incredible drinks mixed for and served to us by lovely wait staff. And then we had lunch at Carabuni. So here is the view of lunch side, the lunch Carabuni, which is, ocean side, and just incredible experience. So, like I said, Carabuni is known for its French fare and most especially for its langoustines. So the crew goes out in the morning and pulls up their traps and leaves the traps in the ocean water all day long, and you can go and pick your own langoustine, and you can see just by the size of the scale of that picture on the left the size of these langoustines. They are the size of a small domestic pet. So you get to pick your own langoustine, and then it's split and grilled for you over charcoal grill, right where you're sitting, and then served to you within minutes of being pulled from the water. Believe me when I tell you, this was an experience like no other. And yes, that was my lunch, and yes, I ate the whole thing. It was the most exquisite meal I probably have ever had in my life. So, one thing that you should know about Pinel Island is it's inhabited by thousands and thousands of iguanas. They have literally taken over the island. They greet you when you get off the boat, and they hang with you while you're having lunch, and they hope that you're going to throw them a little tidbit of langoustine for them to snack on. But no worries, they really are very docile animals and quite funny to just kind of watch. So they weren't intrusive or difficult to have around. It was really a fun little guest to keep you company while you have lunch. So there's no worries about not having an iguana sighting when you go to Pinel Island because, like I said, they have taken over the island. They're quite funny to watch. So this is absolute paradise, and I hope that you get the opportunity to go to Pinel Island and just take in the splendid beauty of this pristine, uninhabited area. But again, remember, you definitely want to make sure that you don't drink too many mojitos and lose track of the time and miss that last ferry out because they shut it down at 5 o'clock and it's done. You do not want to be on this island overnight. Well, I hope you get there and I hope you enjoy your experience there as much as I did. And it's just perfect.